What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sly Geordie, and welcome back to F1 2016 Career Mode 10 years later. Now, I think it was last year or something that we actually played this game for the first time. What's up, Sad Retailer? And I did say I was going to do a Career Mode series on this game, and we just never got round to it for some reason or other. Maybe I got a job and got really busy at the time, or F1 25 was coming out and I didn't have time for it. Either way, we've got a good 70, maybe a little less than 70 days until the 2026 DLC arrives, supposedly. So I figured, why don't we fill some of that time with this game finally to play the career. I was there before your webcam even showed up. Alright, so we did have an original career here. But we are actually going to start a new one. Hopefully we can make a new helmet and stuff as well. So, yeah, let's customize the weekend first. We'll go with full qualifying. Why not? Why not? We'll go with full qualifying because we're going to be doing 25% race distances. We'll probably only get round to one practice session as well. I don't know if we'll be able to do 1 or 2 races per episode, but we'll see. So I tried to confess, and I had a full-blown panic attack. Ah, that sucks, bro. Alright, we'll go, 25% full quali. Advance. We're going to go with Master. I think I went with Expert before, but I've actually tested a few races on Master. I seem to be pretty good with it, so we're going to go with that. Profile creation. Yeah, I get to choose my avatar now. There he is. There is my OG. Okay, so let's make a better helmet this time. We got a Codemasters helmet here. Okay. Because I made the helmet too dark before. Oh my god, wait. I remember this helmet from F1 2020. Still think I have a chance. I'll most likely do it over message and gift her something. Maybe she'll do the first move. We'll see, bro. You'll see. Let's go with this helmet, right, and do I want to make it all black and then, I don't know, man, and then go with the purple on this, perhaps? Nah, I want something a bit more pronounced. We could go with the orange helmet. Is that like fully orange? I can't really tell. Where's my chat on? Not on my phone. There we go. Loki Bro cooking up a W character. Wow, it's just my avatar that I always used for every F1 game before F1 25 finally updated them. That's how old a lot of the avatars were. They went from F1 2016 all the way up until F1 24. Absolutely insane. I do really like this one, to be honest, but this one looks really cool as well, so I think we'll go with this one. So we'll make this one like fully black, and then we'll go with the orange. Oh yeah, wait, my face cam is right next to it, so I can literally match it with my room. There you go. That's the helmet. That's the helmet we're going with. For the first time, we are ditching the black and purple. I did that a while ago. I mean, purple is my favourite colour, but my room is orange. So, you know, I thought the channel would do better if it fit that branding. I think it looks like a very good helmet, yes. We're going to go with number 29, as we usually do. Name, okay, here we go. I'm excited for this, man. I'm waiting till you guys see how different the career mode is. It's actually insane. Abbreviated name. There we go. Register details. There we go. Team selection. So we've got choices of Mercedes, Ferrari, Williams, Red Bull. These guys are the front runners. Obviously, Williams, of course, always had a very draggy car, so it was very quick in the straight line. And in the first 3 years of this regulation, that was why Mercedes was really good, and any car with a Mercedes engine was really good, but especially Williams, very draggy car. That's why, you know, they have like the not the lap record, but they had the speed record around Baku, for example. Then we got the midfield cars. We've got Force India, which turned into Racing Point, which is now Aston Martin. We've got Toro Rosso, which was AlphaTauri, and then is now VCarb. We've got McLaren Honda, a midfield car, a little bit better than they were in 2015 and 2014, but still pretty shit. I think this was maybe their last season with Honda, or it might have been 2017, I'm not too sure. We've got Haas in their debut season, Renault, Sauber, and MANOR Racing, which, MANOR Racing basically went defunct after this season because they just, they finished last in the constructors. They didn't earn enough money. And in fact, there was a very heartbreaking occasion where in the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, MANOR were on for scoring points, and the guy in P11 overtook them, right? And the guy in P11, I forgot his name, but he was supposed to be MANOR Racing's driver for the next season. So he scores points, MANOR Racing doesn't score points, they go defunct, and that guy has not been in an F1 car since. He actually, by scoring points, he screwed himself out of a seat in Formula One. Because he basically killed the team. He basically killed the team that he was supposed to be going to. You can look it up, look up MANOR Racing, etc. This is the team that we're going to go with. It is the worst team on the grid. However, it has the Mercedes engine. So already the best powertrain on the grid by far. And everything else we can improve as we go on. And we can definitely compete with a lot of these guys here. I've done some races with MANOR before. It can definitely compete with Sauber, Renault, Haas, McLaren, and Toro Rosso, except, Toro Rosso and McLaren are a little bit more difficult to keep up with, but we can definitely beat Haas, Renault, and Sauber. And who knows, over the course of a season, maybe we'll be scoring more points than Force India and Toro Rosso as well. So, MANOR Racing, this is the one we're going to go with. We can go with Rio Haryanto or Pascal Wehrlein. Pascal Wehrlein, really, really underrated driver. It's a shame that he never got a seat again after this. We're going to choose him as our teammate. And then we can go into everything else, but there's no real need. Go into assists. I think I've already done all this. Race settings, AI driver level, it's all pretty much there. We could do the formation lap. Let's put the safety car on. Vehicle damaged. Oh, we can do reduce, full, or simulation. Let's go reduced for now, but I'll turn it up at some point. No, fuck it. We'll put it on. We'll put it on simulation. We'll put it on simulation, I think. Will we have the formation lap on? Nah, I'm not gonna do the formation lap. Okay. Start the session. So I think it will throw us right into our first race weekend, and it's going to be really cool. But yeah, starting our career in Formula One 2016. And look at this vista. This is in Australia, and this literally changes every Grand Prix you're at.
Hi,
it's only in this game.
Jenkins.
They need to bring it back, man.
Law, and I've been brought in to work as your agent.
Emma.
I'll be working to get you the best deal in the board.
She was removed after 2019, basically.
Job out there on the circuit. When you get new contract offers, either from new teams or an amendment to your existing offer, it'll come through me. I'll also keep you up to date on discussions behind the scenes to change your terms, or any specific goals that the team has set for you. If a contract offer does come through, I'll present to you the available offers, and then you can make the call. I assume that all sounds fine?
Yup.
Well then, good luck this season, and I'll catch you later.
Nice. New contract. Dear Geordie, welcome to MANOR Racing MRT. We are delighted to have you on board and look forward to working closely with you over the upcoming seasons. You will start as our second driver alongside your teammate Pascal Wehrlein. We expect you to work together to help develop the car and the team as quickly as possible. They make her look so much better in the next few games. Her eyes look a little off here, but in 2018, 2019, for example, it's pretty good. They really improved the models. Yeah, we expect you to work together to help develop the car and the team as quickly as possible. Now let's get out there and win some points. And yeah, this is the little vista, and this will change every race weekend we're at. So, so far I think I've only seen the first three, so Australia, China and Bahrain. But I'll be looking forward to checking out all the other Grand Prix from this position. And this isn't the only one as well. We actually get to sit in the paddock as well. It's absolutely crazy that this is the only one they actually did it in, because this is so fucking cool, man. They need to bring this back, and it needs to never ever leave again, because yeah, this is goated. Here we go. On our laptop, we've got a laptop introduction. This has pretty much everything you would expect. We've got all the tutorials that we would need here. But we don't need to do any of that. So we're going to go to practice 1. And I think we'll be sat in the paddock.
Welcome to our viewers from
no, we're getting right into practice. But I think in between sessions, we will be sat in the paddock.
So,
it's really cool.
Lots to do, of course, in these sessions. Lots of programs to run.
I got it on disc.
What are you looking for when you jump in the car for free practice?
It's been delisted, so you can't really get it digital now.
Is the car working correctly?
In fact, even F123 is delisted. I think you can only get it on EA Play.
Things like that. Then you start getting into the nitty-gritty of it.
There's our teammate.
Become more like test sessions where it's all about gathering new data.
Oh my god, look at how chopped Nico Hulkenberg looks in this game.
So there's only so much actual practice.
Definitely some growing pains.
Most of them will be
this is
plenty
Palmer.
enough for the track layout,
He's a presenter for F1 now.
Or from the simulator.
I really missed the talking before the sessions. They brought it back a little bit in F1 24 and yeah 25 as well. But like the actual commentary discussion, I definitely missed. That's for sure. All right, give me that setup thing. No Halo looks so much better without it. Yeah, I mean. Even that little animation there I really, really like. And they removed it in the next game. It's such a shame, man. It's going to feel really weird going to F1 2017 after this. That's for sure. But also a little bit more familiar.
On at least one compound during these sessions. We can get some good strategy and development information, so it's worth the effort.
We got Jeff on the radio. And look at these tyres, man. We've got purple that is ultra soft. We've got the red for super soft. Yellow for softs. And the whites for mediums. I don't even know if you can get the hard tyres in this game, but these are basically the same as they are now, but we just used to have harder compounds. So this is still the soft, this is still the medium, this is still the hard. We just had harder compounds before, and softer compounds with the ultra soft. But the ultra soft is way too soft now, obviously. For F1 cars, but you do still see it get used in Formula 2, which is really, really cool. We might actually do a Formula 2 career just before F1 2026 DLC drops. I think that will definitely be fun, but yeah, let's get out and do it. I don't know where the... Oh yeah, it's the thing in front of me. So we go into session info. Here we go. So we only have 3 practice programs. In later games, they would actually give you 5, so all the practice programs, and then at some point between F1 2020 and 23, I don't know when it was pretty jarring jumping from 20 to 23 and not having all the race programs to do anymore, which was a shame. Okay, I don't really want to do qualifying pace at all, like ever, but well, we'll see what we can do. Let's do track acclimatization. We've got the live TV feed. Felipe Nasser. It looks good, man, for a game in 2016. This was only their second game on the Ego engine. Here's Bottas in the Williams. Lovely. I think we'll drive the Williams in F1 2017. When we play that. Okay, yeah, let's get out and do some track acclimatization, shall we?
Okay, the track is green right now, so take a few laps to get the tyres up to temperature. Try and feel your way around.
Okay, can I want to mess with the audio for a little bit. Audio volume settings. I do want speech at 10. Like I want him to be deafening. I want to hear him over everything. Verbosity. Oh yeah, we want everything. Engineer tutorials, we don't need that. I think we're good. All right, let's get out on track for the first time. We want to be deaf. until our ears bleed. We'll begin at the start of the next lap, and we're on the mediums. And here we are in F1 2016. Look at how different that looks, and I've always hated that pit exit. I think Australia's pit exit has got to be one of the worst of all time. They really need to like widen turn 1 a little bit and change that, because it is woeful. But here we go. Look at how much different the steering is. Very similar to actually the rest of the games that came after this. But the rear is definitely a lot more slippier on this game compared to, say, 2020, for example. Pretty sure that's a you problem? I don't know, man. I mean, it's better on the newer games. But on the older games, they release you a little bit late. And here's a little change in the Australia layout. Very different there. And we get to mess with fuel mix as well, so we can put it on rich fuel. Not that we're going to do that, but that will be a thing in the race. Putting the engine on maximum, basically. I don't miss it. I'm glad it's not in the game now, but I do wish we could still put it down to lean like we could here. I'm pretty sure they only stopped doing this in 2020. So every game before that has the fuel mix. There's also the ERS modes as well, but there's no ERS on these cars, so we don't need to worry about battery at all. What we gotta worry about is just driving, maybe taking care of the fuel, and that's it. Don't get why they didn't put the halo on in earlier seasons. Yeah, it is very strange. I think they only, I mean, obviously Jules Bianchi died in 2014, so it is very strange that it took them like 3 years to implement the halo. Because yeah, it really should have been on earlier. It should have been on in like this year at the latest, right? Because all the 2015 cars would already be developed. They honestly should have done it for 2016. But oh no, we didn't get it for 4 years. Because it was 2018 when we got the halo, not 2017. Right, I definitely want to change that front brake bias. Should have been on since the damn 2000s. Mate, I'd say earlier. Should have always been on. Gotta get some protection for the drivers, damn. Yeah, I love F1 games like this where they're like so different but still familiar in a way. It's so weird how like our car looks amazing and then you look out in the environment. I don't know, man, it actually looks really good. There's a few jaggies. Oh, I forgot the DRS. The halo, you could have prevented so many deaths. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Alright, let's do that. Let's lock in. The servers are still up for this, by the way, because F1 has always been a peer-to-peer connection thing. Well, I don't know about nowadays, actually. Well, I mean ranked, anyway. I've never known about ranked, if there's a host in ranked or not. Probably. But yeah, we'll always have these game servers. Like, as long as there's internet to connect to, we can go back to any old F1 game, basically. Even 2015. But 2015 is essentially the same game as this one. There's not much difference. Except 2015 obviously doesn't have the career mode. This was the first one. I mean, we had career mode in the early 2010s. But it was very different to what we have here. This was the foundation for what we had all the way up until F1 24. So it didn't change too much. The presentation did, but the actual, like, the flow and the game design didn't really change until 24 when we got the new driver career.
That's all we need for now. Return to the garage pronto.
Alright. love an F1 game where you can pick any era of car to race in. I mean, to be fair, that would be any F1 game between F1 2017 and 2020. Because they all had classic cars, and you could go into online lobbies and race those classic cars. Alright, let's box.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Oh, you want to race against the R25 with the W11? That's cool. That would be cool, but also like kind of pointless in a way, because there'll only be one winner, and that would be the W11. It's literally like, I think the only one that could probably compete with the W11 is the Ferrari 2004. Rearline is going quicker than me right now. I wonder if that's because of him being on Rich Mix. Why was my racing line going into the pits? That's strange. Let's try and set a lap with Rich Mix on.
Pascal's currently in 6th place. P6.
R25 is loud and better. Yeah. Well, to be fair, the Ferrari sounded amazing as well.
You're nearly out of fuel. Almost out of fuel. You need to pit within the next 2 laps.
Getting on the grass way too much. Imagine having a lobby just full of different era cars with equal performance. God, it's so weird hearing the echoes around the track. It's kind of eerie in a way. But you can hear the echoes of the other cars. Kind of cool, but also a little off-putting. A little unsettling, really. I don't really know how to explain it.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
Nah, I'm completing this lap, bro. Want to race in a 1950s F1 car? That would be cool. There we go. We went quicker than our teammate. Let's put that fuel mix down to lean now.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
And get in the pits. I do have the map turned off, actually. I wonder if I could put that back on. There we go. Oh, I can put the full track map on. I think that's the thing in the newer games, I just never touch it. Look at that, we got the full track map. Oh, and this was before we had coloured dots. F1 2018 was the one that added all the coloured dots for each individual team. So we actually can't tell any of the drivers apart on that. Okay, I think because of that, I do prefer to have the mini-map. Would not survive Vegas unless you go like 20 miles an hour or something. Four people watching, what's up guys? Handling on those cars was shit. Go too fast in a corner, you would spin out. You'd have to slow down like halfway through the Vegas straight. That was fun. We can get a second practice program in, I think. But we can do that over the course of a full race weekend. Because we've got 3 practice sessions. Oh man, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. And yeah, if we were in cockpit view, the side mirrors are actually useful. You can't really see out of them nowadays because the car has so many parts in front of it. It literally doesn't matter. But it is actually useful in this game. But at some point the FIA going to use F1. I'm going to make F1 use V4s. Yikes. Alright. So what's the timings right now? We got a 1:31.2. Obviously Lewis Hamilton in the Mercedes right at the top.
1 minute, 31.2.
Well, we are quicker than Kevin Magnussen in Sector 3. Kevin Magnussen with Renault. We are slower than our teammate in Sector 2. However, we're quicker in Sector 1 and 3. Lord knows. Damn, bro. Can we retire from the session? Yes, there we go.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top 3. Hamilton, Vettel and Valtteri Bottas.
Yeah, we're going to be at the back for a lot of this. I remember qualifying somewhat near the back the first time I played this game in that video we did. Introduction to resource points. So yeah, there you go with R&D. And this determines how much we get. And here we are in the paddock. This is so cool, man. This is so cool.
Good to meet you at last. My name's Chris, and I'll be working with you as your Chief of Vehicle Development.
Hello, Chris.
It'll be my
This is
job
so much
to
more
get
immersive,
feedback
man.
from
Like,
clients
where is
and
this
to
in the newer
direct our
games?
upgrade design in the areas that you feel are most lacking. At each Grand Prix, we can run a series of practice programs and log the performance of the car as you drive it at its limit. This gives us data that we can utilize to develop various performance improvements. In order for me to know which upgrades to prioritize, I'll need you to select a development area that you'd like us to focus on. And you can do that in the R&D section of your laptop. Anyway, that's all for now, but I'll keep you up to date, okay? I'll see you soon.
All right. Let's go, man. So, oh, we can level up one thing already. So we could go engine power. Oh yeah, look at this. We've got the hub, research development, standings, leaderboards. Oh yeah, your thing in the career, like your score, you would get score. So everybody would be competing for like the best like scores like in a leaderboard across a career. It was really cool, man. And looks like the best guy ever was in the McLaren Honda. And then we got the trophy room. Yeah, I knew it was. I knew it was 21. It's 21 races in this season. Okay. But look at this. Look at this calendar, man. We've got Russia, which I'm really looking forward to racing again. I love Sochi. Baku made its debut this season. We've got the Hockenheim, Malaysia as well. So, yeah, a few new tracks to do. That's going to be fun. Alright, what shall we go with then? Actually feels like we're talking to an actual person, not our character, not going to lie. Yeah, I know. And they had this all the way up until 2019. 2020 removed it in the driver career mode. Which is a shame. 2020 removed a lot of immersive stuff. We had like proper post-race interviews up until, again, 2020. Well, actually, I think it was in 2019. But yeah, there's the pecking order. So we're not actually the worst team on the grid. It's Sauber that's the worst on the grid. Look how high up McLaren Honda are. So they weren't bad at all in 2016, apparently. They probably had a decent car, but it was really unreliable. I don't know. 2014 was their worst season. But I don't know enough about the 2016 season outside of the Mercedes to really tell you whether it's good or bad. So shall we go with chassis weight? I wish we could see like what it looks like compared to the rest of the grid. Could improve drag as well. I definitely want to improve what would be realistic to improve, right? So it would be downforce. I'm going to go with that. So we're going to develop that. And that's all we can do for now. So let's go off to practice 2. Oh, wow, that loaded really quick. Oh, my God. We have a loading screen for pretty much everything nowadays. That was... Oh, my God, bro. The loading screens on this, man, are so quick. I mean, it might also help that I'm on the PS5, but, you know, usually you would see a flash of a loading screen. Like with FIFA 14, for example, as soon as you get in the practice arena, the game comes up as loaded. But this, that was seamless. You could tell me this was next gen, and with the loading, I believe you.
So they'll be unavailable for the rest of the weekend. We'll hand over the 2 most worn sets, so don't ruin tyres you might want to use later.
Okay. We'll go on the softs then, and we'll do some tyre management. We'll do a flying lap. 5 viewers watching, what's up, guys? And then I think we'll skip... Oh, we could skip practice 3, but we could also do a flying lap, and then... Can we also, like, yeah, return to the garage? So we could do FP3 anyway. But yeah, here we go. We got some tyre management here now. I don't know how this is going to work. Let's see. Just ease the car through. Make sure we keep it in the purple. Oh god, that was harsh on the tyres. Spare tyres, you use stone wheels. Oh, we need to make sure we're quick enough to keep up with the target lap time as well. I can't be too conservative. That's a painful corner, I knew it would be. They're Formula horses. They definitely raced horses. I don't think they would have called it Formula horses though. Horse racing has been a thing for a long, long time. I doubt they had commentary.
Conditions should remain dry. We will keep you informed of any changes to the weather.
What the hell? Get out of the way! Jesus. He's not even on a lap. There we go. Ease it through that corner. Make sure we get purple. Stop using that emoji. Much better this time.
Okay, we're happy with the pace, and you were especially good to the tyres that lap.
Wasn't a scratch, but wait, I felt pressure on it. Maybe your posture ain't so good, I don't know. Okay.
We managed the pace well that lap, and tyre wear is more or less as expected.
Three people watching, what's up guys?
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Bit too loud. I barely hear my own voice. There we go, just about got it back in green.
Okay then, that's the end of the program, and plenty of useful
Used
data.
hamster
Return
wheels
to base
instead
when
of
you can,
ERS.
so we can go over it.
What the fuck, bro? Alright, that was a much longer practice program than I thought. Tyre management is usually about 3 laps. Alright, let's do qualifying pace just to get it out of the way, and then we can skip FP3. Here we are on the super softs. Time to find out if our quali pace is any good. The target is 21st out of 22 drivers, so let's see what we can do. Braked a bit late there. Not the greatest from me. I'm definitely a lot less confident with this car than I am with the ground effect era cars, that's for sure. We got 3 laps in qualifying pace as well, that's crazy. Very quick through there. Look at that time gain. What is that? Why is it chopped in half? Oh, we're a second up. Hold on. Really good lap. At least you have some confidence in any car. I don't trust any car which isn't from the last 6 years.
Great work. We've hit our secondary target time. Let's try and repeat that in qualifying.
We got 11th. Or was it target 17? Oh no, we want to target 17th now. No way I'd get 11th in actual qualifying. The practice program is always different from qualifying itself. Yeah, it's not been a good lap from me then. We'll make up a bunch of time in sector 3 though. Not enough apparently. Boost your confidence until you fumble in quality, yep. That's for sure. I don't know why they expect me to go faster. These tyres are going to wear out. I mean, they are about as strong as... no, they're not. No, these are the actual soft. So, no. Yeah, I don't know what they expect from me. Because, I mean, they're obviously going to wear out.
Well done. That lap beats our primary target time.
Estimated position 19th. What was the first one? Like, was it actually 11th? I really don't know. Because that might be the the best possible outcome for this. What are these guys doing? Losing a lot of time down here. Alright, pretty good lap again. What does that get us this time?
Right, that's the end of the program.
17th,
Box this
okay.
lap so we can analyze the data. Box this
17th's not bad. Not at all.
lap. Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Alright, off we go. So that was practice, pretty much. Still got an hour and a half left of the stream, so we might actually be able to get a second race weekend in, which would be really cool. Do you know what the bollock is? Bollock bird? No. Oh. Should have guessed.
We shouldn't see any rain, but if a storm front does appear, then we'll let you know.
The sky cannot get any clearer. We can obviously turn down the radio verbosity so they don't contact us as much. But I don't care. Jeff doesn't annoy me nearly as much as Mark in the newer games does. Like, I understand he was a former McLaren race engineer or radio, like, whatever. Yeah, race engineer, but, man, I don't know. Something about his voice and the way he says things as well, like, I don't like it. Minecraft R wheel? It looks very much like the modern Alpine one, doesn't it? Alright, well, that is it for practice, and now we can advance to qualifying. Which I'm not going to do right now, because there might be like a cutscene we might miss, I don't know. I just want to make sure we don't miss anything. At least in the first race weekend. Cutscenes tend to finish by the time you've finished the race weekend. Yeah, so we can go to FP3 now. But we don't need to do anything here, obviously, so we can now retire from that session. We've done all of our practice programs. So let's get into qualifying. When was the last time we did a 3-session quali? I think it might have been season 1 of F1 25, so
guess who made the
it's
gossip
nearly been a
columns
year.
this morning? Everyone's talking about this new rival you have. Check his stats out.
New rival? I haven't even had my first race, Bob. Introduction to rivalry. Rivalry is a head-to-head battle across multiple race weekends between you and another driver. Comparison data is tracked and compared after each qualifying and race session. Winning the rivalry awards you kudos within the team. Or kudos. Alright, so yeah, this is the teammate rivalry thing. That's alright then. I'm pretty positive we can beat Verline.
Hi, how are you? I'm just passing on your qualifying goals for this weekend.
Why didn't you just tell me that when you were just here? Qualifying 19th or higher, beat Pascal Verline. Okay. We can do that. I think we were quicker than him in practice. I don't know. But let's see what we can do in Q1. I don't think we'll make it out of Q1, judging by our pace. Judging by the car as well. So, if we can get, like, close to Q2, I'll be happy with that.
Welcome to Melbourne, where qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix should be getting underway shortly. This is the kind of track that eats rear tyres for breakfast, or so I'm told by more experienced drivers than myself.
That's Verstappen?
Well, tyre management is key here, specifically the rears.
More like
It's all too easy
Verstappen.
to overheat and wear the rear tyres as they're punished
Like,
over the
stop
low-speed
showing me
corners.
these ugly
Most teams won't
faces.
be able
Oh
to
my
avoid
god.
some kind of issue here, especially the teams that are running less downforce.
Okay.
We know it's going to be a struggle to get out of this session, but give it your best shot.
Alright. More like Verstappen. Okay, right. Yeah, this is, I don't really know what to do with the setup, so we're going to leave it as is. How long have we got the session? 17 minutes, okay. Right. Let's go out and set a banker lap, just to make sure we've done one.
All complete. Mechanics, please stand clear. We're ready to go.
Alright, oh, I think we might only have one set of softs. Remember when Walter White joined our lobby? Yeah. I don't know, did we only have one set of super softs? That's a shame if so. Just have to make sure we keep these tyres as healthy as possible. We might only get one lap though. Maybe I made a mistake coming out on the super softs. Maybe we should have done a lap on the softs first and then the super softs. But we'll see what happens. Again, I don't think we'll make it out of Q1 regardless. I definitely did in the video that we did before on this game, so yeah. I do kind of like the difficulty a little bit more. And it's not a numbered difficulty thing, you just choose from a set of like preset difficulties. And in a way I kind of prefer that. I wish we had a choice of both, like in Breaking Point for example. Well, we don't really have both in Breaking Point, but they do have like a recommended stuff in Breaking Point. I'll have to replay Breaking Point at some point. I don't think I'll do it on the channel, but I definitely do want to replay Breaking Point 3, because that was really good. I've already played Breaking Point 2 twice. Not sure if I want to play it again, but Breaking Point 3 I definitely want to play again, that's for sure. Alright. Let's lock in. Much better turn one than what we're used to having. Used to be insane. I had full practice sessions, full quali formation lap, and then full race. Why would you do that to yourself, man? I don't think I'd do that in a million years. Unless it was like, I mean, on stream maybe. I don't know. I know people have done like Gran Turismo 24 hours on the Nürburgring or whatever. Burnt myself out by the 5th hour. Yeah. Oh, it's Hamilton who's behind us, okay. He'll be overtaking us at some point. We're probably giving him a tow as well. Yeah. That's how quick the Mercedes is. Much quicker than us. I wanted to get out the way. I did kind of let go of the throttle there. Oh no! That's horrible from me. Ah! Okay, how do I escape this then? That was the worst flashback ever. Yeah, I have to figure out a way to survive this now without having to restart the entire session. I think he's fine. He might have some damage. Oh no, he just set his lap anyway. He'll get a repair. He's all right. All right, let's return to the garage. A little bit of chaos there. Oh, is that why you hate the Chinese Grand Prix? I love that track. I think we have that as the 3rd track. I think Bahrain is next. But I think that was a good lap. 129.1, so we're quicker than a good amount of guys. There's Max Verstappen, he's not set a good lap in the Red Bull. I think he might have got held up. Maybe. Yeah, I think he might have gotten held up in Sector 1 because he's two whole seconds slower here, and then he's like way quicker. Well, only a little bit quicker in Sector 2 to be fair. But then he's way quicker in... oh wait, no. Yeah, he's just way quicker across the board. I didn't know there were people filling in the spots there. Has Pascal got a time yet? They have different... Oh my god, that's cool. They have different music for when you speed up the time. That's cool, man. That is so weird, man. But that's really cool, actually. Alright, we got 17th right now, P17. How do I change my tires? Is it in the setup? Yes, okay. Oh, I do have another set. Okay, cool.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
I'm not sure if we'll have enough time to set a lap. We are coming out pretty late. Oh no, people are coming out now, I think. I hope that someone's coming out and not going in. Oh no, there we go. There's Pascal. Alright, cool, man. Let's do this.
Low chance of rain now. If the situation changes, we'll let you know.
Am I able to edit the fuel mix at all? Because 13 laps of fuel in quali is crazy. We'll have to check that out when we're doing Bahrain. Honestly, I think we'll only be able to get one race weekend in, because if I do another one, I'm pretty sure we'll probably be going past 12 o'clock, which I don't want to do. At least not today anyway. Thursday will definitely go longer. I don't know how much time we've got. Oh, we've got about 2.5 minutes. Let's get out the way for Jensen. Disguise Mark with a burning passion. Yeah, me too. I've gotten more used to him though. But I definitely prefer Jeff. I hope we get a different race engineer in F127, man. I'm actually really hoping for that. I hope they actually give us a female one as well. Like, give us a choice. Haas have got a female race engineer. Pretty sure Red Bull do. I don't know.
Okay, there's 2 minutes left in this session and we're in the drop zone. We need a quick lap, or that's qualifying over for us.
Okay. Yellow flag ahead. It's not good. I think we went a little too slow on the corner exit when we started the lap, because we are consistently about a 10th behind on our previous time. Very late braking there. Yeah. I don't think this is going to be a quick lap, guys. A little bit of slipstream from Palmer there. And I think I braked too late again. I think we're going to have maybe a minor improvement at most. There we go, about a 10th up. That was a pretty good final 2 corners. We salvaged the lap right there. But we do not improve our position, unfortunately. So we definitely could have done a bit better there, that's for sure.
Pitting this lap then, come into the pits at the end of this lap.
I wonder if we'll have to change, like, engine parts in this game. I guess we'll find out. I mean, we can have a look on here, actually. No, I don't think that's a thing here. I wonder when they added that. I think it was a thing in 2018, so it might have been 2017 that they added it. We'll see. Female voice is preferable over mate being repeated 20 times by Mark. Yeah, that does piss me off. I don't know, Jeff kind of reminds me of Max Verstappen's race engineer, GP. Makes him feel a little bit more authentic to who we have now. 7 people watching, what's up guys? Yeah, exactly. Why's Palmer going for another lap? Qualifying complete. My God. Jesus, and you think the snapping going into the pits is bad now? That was crazy. Oh man, this game genuinely feels a lot more immersive, and to be fair, I've been saying that for a few years now, like for 2018 and 2019. They really stopped being immersive in 2020. I mean, we've gotten back to it a little bit with the last couple of games. You know, we've got an agent back. She's annoying, but she's an agent, right? You know, it feels a little bit more personal. I don't know, I just miss getting like introductions to all the people that we're going to be working with, like all the cutscenes that we've had here. Like, I miss that. I really do. It's a strong reason as to why I actually prefer these older ones. So P17.
Our fastest lap is a 1:29.0.
Guys, I'm a bit late because I was revising for an exam. That's all right, bro. I think that means we're out, pretty much. Yes. Just about, though. By about just under 2/10. I think that's about a tenth. So, honestly, if we upgrade the car a little bit more, we could maybe, or maybe on certain tracks, even without an upgrade, we'll be able to get into Q2 in future. That was pretty good qualifying. P17, ahead of our teammate. I think that was the best possible lap we could have done anyway. There we go. Verline got 20th, so he's ahead of 2 people, probably the Saubers. We're obviously leading the rivalry. He did get the fastest sector too, though. Good for him. Introduction to team standings. Your position within the team influences which contract events have a chance of triggering. Categories are split into underperforming, performing, and exceeding. Position is gained and lost based on your performance in qualifying and race. Oh yeah, the relationship with the team. I remember this. I mean, we've got this now, obviously. It just looks very different.
Hi, guess who? I've seen the team's expectations for the race, so I thought I'd pass them on and wish you luck. Take care.
Finish race in 19th place or higher. Hey, I'm starting in P17. How bad's this car in race trim? Alright. We could do that. We could definitely do that. Oh my god. Not even going to be a problem. Alright. Our first race. Let's go. We might be able to get a second Grand Prix in. I really don't know, man. I mean, how long have we been streaming? About... Oh, only about an hour. Maybe we'll get another race weekend in. Especially if we do less in practice or something. I don't know.
An eternity in Formula One, so going 4 winter months with no racing at all has seemed a very long time indeed. We're back though in Melbourne, home of the Australian Grand Prix since 1996. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 16 corners and 3.3 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles an hour. The close proximity of the barriers makes accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. I'm joined today in the commentary box, as I will be throughout this season, by a great racing driver, former F1 competitor, former world champion, and dare I say,
look at how much better the presentation was. Like, it feels like we're actually watching a Formula One race. Look at this!
I imagine that that's not especially helpful for the teams who are still trying to figure out,
This is so
what
cool!
kind of performance they're all capable of.
Danny Rick on pole?
Thanks for the glowing introduction. I just want to say
I genuinely
it's a real
thought it'd be a
privilege to
Mercedes
be here.
lockout.
I can't wait to see what this competitive field has in store for us this season. Now, in regards to the weather...
Oh my god, we're in the rain. I've never driven in the rain. I didn't even realise.
First opportunity to really gauge where the
Oh
reliability
no!
is, performance is, how you stack up against your competitors.
Okay, I don't know how we're going to do now, I'm not going to lie.
Kind of put on hold
Vettel
for a
in
bit.
third.
So now the question becomes,
Mercedes
who can be
didn't do very
adaptable?
well, it
Who
seems.
has the
I
wet
mean,
weather pace, and who can
probably
make the best
second and
use of
fourth.
these difficult circumstances to come out on top in these conditions.
Hopefully it dries up, but we're only in a
Excellent job
25%
yesterday. We
race.
qualified above expectations. Let's go out there and put in a performance.
With that,
Okay.
let's run through the grid order. It was a good showing from Red
That's
Bull in
so much
qualifying,
better than
and
nowadays,
Daniel
though.
Ricciardo starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton
Oh my god,
alongside.
where's
Looking
Rosberg?
down the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Raikkonen, Nico Rosberg, and Verstappen, Bottas, Button, Perez, and Esteban Gutierrez, Alonso, Grosjean, Felipe Massa and Hulkenberg, Kvyat, Sainz, MANOR and Kevin Magnussen.
MANOR. I'm just a
Marcus
car.
Ericsson and Felipe Nasser starts from the back of the grid.
Yeah, Sauber
And
right at
with
the back, so at
preparations
least we know we
almost
can beat
complete,
them.
Let's head down to the track.
Why is it raining? No! 15 laps. No pitting at all. That's a shame, man. I was looking forward to it. It looks like it's not going to dry up at all. Our first race, and it's in the bloody rain. Right, okay. Here we go. Let's put that on Rich. A gap here, I wonder if we can do anything about it. Oh, Carlos Sainz in the Toro Rosso, big send. That hasn't worked out for him. And look at us right there. Oh, sorry, Massa. Little bit of contact. We dive on the inside of the Haas here. There are two McLarens up ahead. What a great start for us. I mean, in the rain, actually, it might... You know, we might have a much better chance of scoring points in the rain compared to the dry. I really don't know. It is definitely difficult to drive, though. Oh my god. I've never driven in the wet on this game, so forgive me if I'm struggling. No point diving on the inside. There's no space in this corner. I mean, we could have, but it would have been a bit dirty. It would have been contact. Perhaps we could get a move on here. Oh, God! Alright, let's put the fuel mix down as we race against Perez. This is P8 now. Oh, big contact! Perez right into Jensen Button. What happened there? Well, let's have a look now as we made the move past Perez. Yeah, I need to see what happened to Perez. So here's us diving down the inside of Perez. Perez gets a snap, or maybe he's just not looking. As Button sends it down his inside. Huge contact. I don't think that's Perez's fault. That is clearly Jensen's fault.
Virtual safety car deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive
Well, we had an absolutely incredible start on our debut. That is absolutely insane what we've managed to do there. I wonder how long the virtual safety car's going. I wonder if we can gain any more positions. I don't know how the AI race in the wet, because I've never done it. But it turns out, even though we got a pretty weak car, we can battle a lot more in the rain. Alright, returning to racing speed. Oh, yellow flag. Up ahead. What the hell happened there? Oh, it's behind. It's behind us. A big gap just started to form. Oh god. Okay, we might lose the top 7 here. But 4 points up for grabs right now. Turn, you boat! I'll have to cut the chicane there. Yeah, okay, we need to concentrate a little more. We're only on lap 2, Jesus. Geordie finally at his match. I mean, I got P8 in a manor, bro. I mean, did you see how many overtakes we made on lap 1? Insane. But it is a bit easy in the rain. I know in the dry it's a little harder. I need to focus a bit more on keeping it on track though. Oh my god. A lot of aquaplaning, I will say that. I like that. We don't really have that on the newer games. A little bit on the grass there as Perez looks to make a move. We've gone wide. Oh my god. Perez having a little trouble of his own. Oh god, yeah, it's getting worse, it feels. Yellow flag's behind. Again. Carlos Sainz out of the race for Toro Rosso. We're all over the road. God, this is hard to control, man. See if we can regain P8 somehow. I know the Force India is quicker though. Yeah, that gap's getting larger. Alright, we might have lost Perez. The true pace is starting to set in. And the Manor is not up for it. But I know we can compete with the Haas. Maybe the McLaren. Definitely in the straights we can compete with the McLaren because that's a GP2 engine. Massa is really low for a Williams. Williams were pretty good this year. Like P4 in the Constructors. They were pretty good. I'm definitely struggling in this car though, I'll tell you that. At first it was fine, but it keeps raining. I say it's light rain, mate. I don't even want to know what heavy rain is like. I gotta be really careful. Even with assists, this is kind of difficult. And I like that. I wish the rain was more like this in the modern games. It's actually kind of scary. And you can lose control of the car quite easily. But yeah, we've lost Perez at this point. So it looks like P9 is going to be our peak. Let's see if we can keep that.
Okay, distance to teammate, 9.2 seconds.
4 people watching. What's up, guys? Come on, you boats. Oh my god, this corner is brutal. I do wish we were in the drive. I'm getting on the grass again. This is how we lost the position to Perez. No! I'm wide again. I've got to see if I can regain that position from Alonso. As Massa in the Williams comes past. And here comes Hulkenberg as well. Oh, we're struggling. Oh, there goes Massa! That's not my fault. 2 cars just don't go into that. I'm sorry. And we might have lost our ability to get points because of that little mishap on this lap. Surely we could catch up to the McLaren Honda. Let's put the fuel mix on Rich and get on with it. Oh my god. No. I don't want that happening. Right, so they're going to go side by side, I'm guessing. Oh, not this time. Okay. That's a shame. I could have took advantage of that and I wasted it. Oh, side by side now. Look at that. Could we maybe get Gutierrez? There we go. A little bit aggressive, but we're back in the points. Oh my god! No! This is crazy difficult. Yeah, Gutierrez really got out of the way. Yesterday I finished watching on TV and it was like being mute in real life. What do you mean?
Excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
Yeah, I know. I need it to catch up to Alonso though. Surely we can catch the Honda. This dog shit engine. We've got the Mercedes power unit. That's our advantage against a lot of the back markers. We are outside of a second though, we might not be able to. This is really difficult to drive, it's going to get worse obviously. Can we catch Fernando Alonso? Gonna run out of rich mix, unfortunately. I'm gonna put that down to standard now. Yeah, we're not going to be able to catch Alonso. That's a shame. Yeah, he's gained on us. Alright. Let's focus on keeping the point. Still big for Manor, that's for sure. I don't even think Manor scored points in the real-life season, so... Maybe they did. They definitely finished last, though. That's why they went bankrupt. And then we lost our 11th team until Cadillac. We are about halfway through the race now. So we just got to keep it as is. Nico Rosberg with the fastest lap. I wonder what's going on up top.
Okay, P10, good. That spurs up into a point-scoring position.
Hell yeah. I hate that corner, I really do. Even in the modern games, I hate it.
4 seconds.
I wonder if they could change it at all, like they did with this section, obviously.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.0 seconds.
I think Pascal is in 14th. We can kind of see him on the mini-map. Yeah, he's in 14th. Not bad for a Manor. He might be our best teammate we've ever had, to be honest with you. Alonso on his hot lap in the gong-ass Honda. Yeah, I mean, the McLaren was better in 2016. Certainly better than a lot of the back markers, but still pretty crap. But it was definitely better. Oh, yellow flag's up ahead.
There's a yellow flag ahead.
Oh my god, it's a full stop.
Okay, the incident
Oh, it
has been
was.
cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed.
Could that present an opportunity? I don't know. I think they might have gone side by side there. All we had was a virtual safety car, though. There is still time for a safety car, so fingers crossed if we want better than P10, but I'm absolutely satisfied with P10. So that's Alonso now, chasing somebody. Oh, somebody's in the pits! It's Ricciardo! The man on pole at his home race. I think he might have spun out or something. Oh my god, well that's gained us an extra point. I mean, I'll take it. Absolutely, I'll take that. So 2 points in the Manor. Let's go. 2 cars up ahead. Anything can happen. I wonder if Alonso will catch up to whoever is in front of him. Yeah, I think Danny Rick must have spun out because he was literally on pole. What a shame. Yeah, it's a shame. I love how much of the crowd you can hear on this game. On the newer ones, you barely bloody hear them.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
I think Alonso is catching up to the car in front, but I doubt that's going to present an opportunity for us. Because it's happening very slowly. Yeah, we're 5 seconds off of Alonso at this point.
This rain could be with us
But we're pretty safe in P9.
rain conditions for the foreseeable future. So the gap to our teammate is 11.8 seconds.
Alonso's getting really close to the car in front now. There could be a crash, you never know. And that would put us up into P7. Or they might actually be going side by side here. I don't know. Can't really see.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Right, let's go on, Rich Mix. Oh yeah, Alonso overtook Perez and to a fighting.
We advise moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
We've caught up by about a second. Again, I don't think it's going to result in anything, but it's worth hoping, I suppose. Oh my god! Why does the car want to steer left sometimes? I swear we've got aquaplaning here. It's crazy. Maybe I'm just dipping a tyre into the grass, I really don't know. Alright, we've only got 2 laps left.
Some information on Perez. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
Okay. There's a chance we could get another position. I don't know how slow he's going to be. There's definitely now a little bit of a gap between him and Alonso. We might be able to use Alonso's slipstream. Can we catch up to Perez in the final lap of the Australian Grand Prix, our very first race in Formula One, scoring points in the Manor? We've got 2 points in the bank. Can we make it 4?
Final lap of the race.
Can we double our points haul by catching up to Sergio Perez? Alright, can't use any more rich mix. Caught up a second there. It might be close, you know. Come on, get the power down. Force India will have the same power unit as us, but clearly they've got a bit of an issue with it right now. Lewis Hamilton wins the Australian Grand Prix in the Mercedes. I don't think we have done enough to catch up to Sergio Perez, unfortunately, but it's a very good race nonetheless. Still corners left in it though. Anything can happen. Going to be right up the back of him as we come round the final corner, but I'm pretty sure Perez has done enough. We'll put Rich Mix on for the final straight, but I'm pretty sure Perez has made it. Oh, we're in low fuel mode as well. Okay.
Top job, my friend, top job. I was a bit worried about this one at the start of the weekend, but you've pulled through.
Right, gotta be definitely gotta be better at conserving the fuel.
Another fantastic victory for the Silver Arrows.
But it's Lewis Hamilton who takes the win in the first Grand Prix of the season.
Just what set them apart from the competition here?
Well, keeping their tyre temperatures up in the tricky wet conditions was really important. There's not much grip out there at the best of times, and it's 10 times worse if you're out there on cold tyres.
I think Nico Rosberg managed to get a P2.
Operating window
Vettel in fourth.
Advantage today.
And here are our podium drivers today after that
Right,
excellent race.
Rosberg in third, Kimi Raikkonen in second.
And it's a well-deserved victory. Mercedes then are on top today. And after this round of the World Championship,
Look at that.
Here's how things look in the drivers' table. Lewis Hamilton takes over the lead of the
P9
Drivers'
with 2
Championship
points.
after an excellent result.
Look at that, P7 in the constructors, more points than Toro Rosso, Sauber, Renault and Haas.
It's definitely the Manor driver. They fought so hard and had incredible pace at times, so I don't think anyone else did a better job today.
Let's
On to
go,
the
man.
constructors
Really good
then.
start.
Mercedes move to the top of the table. There'll be plenty more twists and turns to come this season. I hope you can join us at the next race to see just who will come out on top.
Oh, do we not get to look at race highlights or anything? That's strange. I know we do in normal, but I guess in career that's not a thing. Oh, absolutely destroyed him. Yeah, I ain't gonna be second driver for long. We've already maxed out that bar, whatever it is. Introduction to Career Score. Career Score is raised by performing well on track, increasing in line with AI difficulty and assist settings. You can compare your score with that of your friends to see who has the current bragging rights. So yeah, this is what I was on about earlier. We don't have this anymore, but yeah, this would go on a leaderboard. Pretty cool. And yeah, oh my god, it's even copying the weather. So it was raining and it is actually raining outside. This is so cool, man. Bring this back. Because if we go to the next weekend now, we're going to be in, I think, Bahrain? I don't know. We can modify the weekend if we wanted to. Yeah, it's Bahrain. Okay. Cool, man. Alright, I think we'll do a practice session of Bahrain. R&D event. And look, we're actually at Bahrain. Let's go.
The factory sent over the parts that were looking good on the rig. They're being fitted as we speak.
Nice. We already got our upgrade. Oh, so there's no, like, time thing. You will just get it the next race weekend. Cool. And we actually have, like, the test report. So, yeah, we got an upgrade to the downforce. So there's only, like, 5 upgrades. Okay. Redesigned turning vanes help to direct airflow more efficiently to other aerodynamic devices throughout the chassis, resulting in better downforce. Okay. But yeah, look at this. We're actually at Bahrain International Circuit. I miss this. Bring this back, I beg. Right, yeah, we'll do practice 1 and then we'll end the episode there. So, research and development, we could immediately put some in engine power. Fuel efficiency, I feel like we'll go with fuel efficiency. I think that's the best thing we can do. Let's have a look at progress history. Oh, we can only look at our own. Okay, that's strange. And we've actually gotten worse. So other teams have brought in much better upgrades. Toro Rosso have shot up the standings. Oh no, I think we were second worst anyway. Yeah, so Toro Rosso have overtaken McLaren, and that's really about it. So yeah, let's get to FP1 and drive around Bahrain for a bit.
Welcome to the deserts of Bahrain, where the Formula One circus has rolled into town. We're
Much better
expecting the
track.
cars to appear out on track shortly to start today's practice session.
But yeah, we won't be able to do the race today, unfortunately.
I'm here with Anthony Davidson.
Don't have enough time,
Nice to see you, Anton.
but I will be
wanted
doing
to
the
ask
practice
you about
session.
how you go about improving the car over the course of a practice session. How much would you say is already known from the pre-race simulations? And how much do you have to do, how much do you have to work on with a real car on a real circuit?
Well, that's a good question, Crofty, and I suppose
It's
the simple
me!
answer is that there's no such thing as too much information. As you say, the bigger teams have very complex simulations, vast numbers of clever people crunching the numbers back at base, but what they can't tell you is stuff like how the track condition's going to be, or what the temperature's going to be doing over the course of the day, and how all of that's going to be interacting with the tyre. There are so many millions of tiny variables involved in getting these cars around a racetrack quickly, but the computer can't tailor the car to a driver's specific balance requirements. At some point, you still need to put a human being in there and have them feel it through the seat of their pants. And that's why we end up with different drivers having different setups. So what I'm trying to say is, Crofty, nothing beats on-track testing.
So cool, man. It's so immersive, that commentary before a session.
Chris about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement. So give them a try.
They've really had the exact same line for like 10 years now. That's crazy. Alright, so we got, yeah, the usual. Were these the only ones we had at the time then, I'm guessing? So we didn't have like fuel management, and what was the other one? Race strategy. We don't have race strategy. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Alright, let's do... Yeah, we'll do track acclimatization.
Some of our practice programs. They don't all need to be done in one session, but there's valuable data there to help race strategy and car development.
Okay. Man, this is so cool, man. Like, just the extra effort into making these animations. It's so cool, man. Like, it might seem pointless to a lot of people, but I fucking love it. I love this shit. Alright, I definitely want to... We got weight distribution? Fuel load? So I wonder if we can modify this before qualifying, because I definitely want to put it down. But then again, it doesn't really... I think the rest of the AI seem to be on the same fuel load as we got P17 anyway, so... yeah. Front tire pressure... Brake pressure... I mean, on the newer games I put this at 100%, but... I don't know if I want to touch it. Far easier to lock up. Can result in shorter stopping distances though. We'll give it a go, right? Like, if we put that on like 100%, how bad can it be? Right? Let's have a look. Let's just get out on track. We won't do the practice program yet. We'll just drive out. We'll do an outlap, and then we'll just come right back in, just to see how 100% brake pressure feels on this game. I'll have to remember to do some timestamps in the description as well, since we're doing content after the race here. Trophy earned, setup refined. Cool. And here we go around Bahrain. It's like, we don't lock up with anti-lock on, so it might really benefit us. I don't know, yeah, maybe we could possibly brake later? I don't know. I mean, this corner is so different on this game. Alright, we'll do a lap and try to brake a little bit later, just to see how it feels. I might have to do like a happy medium though, like put brake pressure at like 75 or something. But it doesn't feel too bad. Bahrain, your PTSD. Absolutely crazy. Oh yeah, I need to make a short of Monaco from yesterday's stream. That was funny, man. Yeah, honestly, brake pressure's pretty good. I think we could keep it at 100% just like we do on the modern games. There's a team objective complete. Still hate you for what you did. Honestly, bro, I didn't even fucking realize you were in third at the time. I was just seeing red. So I genuinely didn't realize you were in third. If I'd have seen you were in third, I probably wouldn't have done it. But I didn't know, man. God, that corner is so different. Like, I have to actually let go of the accelerator. Eau Rouge is really scary in this game. Like, you can go flat out, but the way the car moves and the way the controller vibrates, it's screaming at you not to go flat out. And you have to, like, steer at the same time and have full commitment. It is crazy. Of course. I don't know, I would like a little bit more turning, to be honest. We could mess around with that. .136.9. I love the sense of speed in this game, by the way. Like, it just looks faster. And the way the car feels so unstable at times, it feels quicker as well. I actually very much prefer this. The motion blur is way better. By the way, in the newer games, I always have motion blur maxed out, and you barely fucking notice it. And they have like 20 levels to the motion blur, and you don't notice it. Yeah, I know. And you just don't notice the motion blur at all. It's so bad. They really need to improve it. But in this game, oh my god, it feels very quick in this game, that's for sure. Alright, we could put front aero in there. Like, just jot it up by 1, because I would like a little bit more. Sharper turning response. Oh, hold on then. Let's keep that arrow there. Maybe it is the suspension geometry that we want to mess with. Toe defines whether the leading edge of the tyre points towards, toe in, or away, toe out, from the opposing tyre on the same axle. The front wheels on a Formula 1 car are set with toe out, with larger amounts providing a sharper turning response at the expense of front stability. Rear wheels on Formula 1 cars use toe in, increasing stability, but reducing responsiveness. So how do I know which one's toe in and toe out? Because they don't tell. It says minimum and max. I'm guessing left would be toe in, and then right would be toe out. So front wheels are set with toe out. Sharper turning response. Oh, we might want to turn this down then, actually. Like, I want to be able to turn the steering wheel more, but I always feel like the car is a bit twitchy on the front end. Like, it's a little too easy to kind of lose control of the handling a little bit. So we could put this down to, like, maybe an 8. See how that feels. Weight distribution. Even a minor adjustment to the location of the ballast within the chassis can have a pronounced effect on overall vehicle balance. Moving the ballast to the rear reduces understeer. Conversely, moving the ballast towards the front reduces oversteer. Oh, right. So this is... I've not seen this in any other Formula 1 game. This could be the thing we need to actually be able to turn a little better. So towards the rear reduces understeer. Okay, so we want to put that towards the rear.
lap is
Yeah.
1:36.9.
Okay, we could try that. We can try that. Let's have a lap.
Garage, please.
Not even a lap, we'll just have an out lap and then come right back in. And then, if that feels good, we'll do some track acclimatization, maybe a second practice program if we have time. And then we'll end the episode. I'll put the timestamp in the comments for anybody watching after the fact. Oh, it definitely feels a little less twitchy, that's for sure. And I have a bit more turning radius. That's cool, man. Let's go. Alright, we might have actually done a good job here. I mean, we'll see how it is in the corners. I'm definitely going to decrease the brake pressure. Can I do that in the car? No, I can't. Oh, that is so much easier now. I don't have to lift off nearly as much. Oh my god. I might have to, you know, put the ballast towards the rear even more. Because this feels great. We have a little too much stopping power. Well, other than that, this feels beautiful. Actually, I don't think I might change the ballast just a little bit more. I got choked twice today, jokingly, by my mate. What kind of mate chokes you? Very weird, bro.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Oh man, I'm actually feeling really good about the car. I wonder, that probably would have really helped in Australia. This feels so much better. Feels way better, oh my god! Oh my god! It's so quick, the turning, man. It looks okay now. From the outside of the car, it still looks really weird in the modern days, but this, oh my god. It's just over. The more you think about it, the more likely you are to have one. From my experience. I'm the one with anxiety. I literally take meds for it, so... Okay. Can we hurry this up, guys? I can see why they definitely removed some of this. Oh.
Turns 9 and 10 are very tricky. Ignore 9 almost entirely, stay in the middle and take it straight so that you're set up for 10. If it gives you problems, remember that it's all about exit speed out of 10. Don't try and carry too much momentum into the apex, as you'll just understeer off into the sand.
Wow. Wow, that's actually really good advice, man. Thanks. Mate, this engineer is so much better. It's not even a joke. Right, so... This was the sharper turning response, right? We'll turn that down even more. Brake pressure we'll put down to 80%. I think that's good. And then weight distribution, a little bit more towards the rear. I don't want any understeer whatsoever. I'm gonna just write on the Easter eggs with a little note instead. I can't bear saying it out loud. Alright, bro. I can't believe it's near Easter already, actually. That's weird. It's weird to think about. Expensive front stability. We'll leave that as it is, as we had it. Oh, good luck, bro. Mock on Thursday for photography. Oh, will you be able to join the stream then? Like, because we'll be... I don't know if we'll be doing F1 25 or 2016. I might leave it up to you guys, to be honest. So we could do F1 25 on Thursday and 2016 on Friday, or the other way around. I think I'm leaning more towards doing 25 on Fridays and Mondays. But it also we could do the other way around as well.
Let's get our track acclimatization program complete. It'll help us identify any specific problem areas on the circuit.
Determine increasing stability but reducing responsiveness. Okay, so if I do this, it should be like the opposite, right? Like I want a little bit more stability on the rear. We'll see how that feels. Let's go do the practice program.
Engine fired, we're set.
Actual exams begin in 4 weeks' time. Wow. You'll do good, bro. At least try your best anyway. 8 people watching. What's up, guys? You did miss the first race, so after the stream be sure to go back. Alright, let's see how this feels. Wait, we're on fresh tires. Why are we on fresh tires? I want it to be on the same ones we had earlier. Oh well. Not like we'll have to use these mediums again. At least I highly doubt we will. Oh yeah, there we go. I definitely feel a lot more stable with the car now. I'm gonna be so stressed for the next few weeks. I'm sorry about that, bro. Hopefully watching and being a part of this stream helps you a little bit. There it goes. That's good, bro. Right, I'm not entirely sure about the car. It's definitely better than it is at default. But we might do a few more tweaks before Parc Ferme. But this does feel good. I think that's the first time I've ever touched suspension as well. I never touch it in the newer games. In fact, I just stick to the default, but we should probably try a little harder to edit the setup and stuff. And experiment. Particularly on the live streams.
Okay, remember to brake nice and early for each corner. Focus on hitting the apex first. Build up speed later.
We've still got a little bit of instability on the rear, but I don't want to do too much, otherwise it will affect the turning as a whole. So yeah, we'll have to deal with it a little bit, but we definitely dumbed it down a little. Can't read, I can't write, that don't matter because I'm a Bristol City fan and I drive a tractor. Bristol City? Well, I support Wolves. Yeah, this car feels great right now.
Conditions to remain dry for a while. We will update you if the outlook changes.
Alright. It's all purple so far. Man, I love this track. I really do. Used to be Norwich supporter, then Ipswich. Why are you always changing it, man?
Program complete. Good work. Head on back to the garage and we'll start going over the data.
Whoa. I do want to do a couple more laps anyway. because Norris was booty at the time. You got to stick with the team through thick and thin, bro. I remember when Wolves got relegated twice in a row about 12 years ago. That was very demoralising as a kid. In fact, it took a lot of my passion for football away, to be quite honest with you. Seeing my team completely collapse like that. Out of the Prem, and then the next season we were out of the Championship. We destroyed League One though, so, you know, we're in the Prem now, obviously, but not for long. Definitely going down, but I think we'll be back up. I don't think it will take as long.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Well, let's do Rich Mix. Isn't it switch, right? Oh, okay. Have to break a little bit earlier for that.
Need to come in before you run out of fuel. Pit within 2 laps.
Yeah. This will be my last out lap.
Take you right now. Pit in next lap. The pit box is currently full. Stay out on track. Stay out on track.
Used to go go-karting when I was 5 or 6. My mum said I was one of the dirtiest drivers on that track and most dominant. I mean, the dirty drivers tend to be the most dominant because they're the only ones on track. Just playing a single lobby on the F1 games will tell you that. Sure, man.
Please box this lap.
You said it was full.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
We are chicken. We are chicken. We are chicken. Oh my god, you can actually see wear on the tyres a little bit. Oh my god. So, like, did they take this away? Because I don't remember this being a thing in 23. Or 24, for that matter. Or 2020. I'm not entirely sure about 2020, but... I definitely don't remember seeing so much wear on the tyres. Definitely a lot more in 25, though.
Put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Let's retire from the session.
Quick look at the classification at the
We
end
were
of the
the
session.
ninth
Then.
fastest
Here are your
overall.
top three.
Not bad. Remember when Checo trolled his team a little bit, saying he had no power? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I think that's it for today. We will be back on Thursday with some more F1 2016, and then on Friday, I will be doing F1 25 open lobbies. So, yeah. In the meantime, on Wednesday, well, tomorrow, I will be uploading an episode of Tomb Raider, and then we'll have another one on Saturday as well. So, don't know if I'll do anything for Sunday. We'll see. But yeah, guys, thank you everyone who tuned in to this episode. If you guys liked it, be sure to hit that like button as hard as you possibly can. Comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time for some more F1 2016. Peace.